10 years old Chioma sat on the doorsteps of their small mud house, her heart heavy with worries. Her siblings, 8 years old Chibuzor, 6 years old Adanma, and 3 years old Adaeze, were playing nearby, blissfully unaware of the full weight of their situation. Life in the remote village had always been difficult, but the recent event had plunged them into an abyss of despair. Their mother, driven by the relentless grip of poverty, had left for the city months ago, promising to send money back home, but no help had come. Worse still, their father had been arrested for a theft he committed in desperation to feed the family. Since then, Chioma had been taking good care of her younger siblings, shouldering responsibilities far beyond her years. The neighbors were kind enough to offer scraps of food occasionally, but help came with conditions. One of such neighbors were Mazi Okeke, an elderly man whose intentions were far from noble. At night, he would whisper promises of food and protection if Chioma allowed him into their home. Torn between fear, hunger, and the need to protect her siblings, Chioma found herself trapped in an agonizing silence. Chioma's days were grueling. She would wake up before dawn to fetch water from the distant river, her tiny arms struggling with the heavy buckets. She scavenged for wild fruit and begged for food from neighbors. Her siblings relied on her for everything, from meals to comfort when they cried themselves to sleep. Despite her circumstances, Chioma never let her siblings see her despair. She told them stories at night, showcasing tales of hope and courage. One day, Mama will come back and we will be happy again. The nights were the hardest. Mazi Okeke would visit under the guise of checking on the children. Chioma dreaded his presence, but the fear of starvation kept her silent. She endured his abuse all the while, hating herself for not being strong enough to stop him. Her innocency was stolen, and with it was a part of her childhood that could never be reclaimed. But even in pain, Chioma found strength in her siblings. Their laughter, though rare, reminded her that she had to keep fighting for them, if not for herself. One day, a traveling teacher named Madam Okeke arrived in the village. She was on a mission to bring education to underprivileged children. Chioma, curious and desperate for a distraction from her depressing reality, attended one of her lessons. For the first time, she learned how to write her name. It felt like a small victory, a spark of light in her dark world. Madam Okeke noticed Chioma's intelligence and determination. She began visiting the children regularly, bringing food and teaching Chioma basic skills. Chioma confided in her about her struggles, though she couldn't bring herself to reveal the truth about Mazi Okeke. Encouraged by Madam Okeke, Chioma began dreaming of a better future. Education is your key to freedom, Madam Okeke often said. Chioma clung to these words, using them as fuel to keep going. Years passed, and Chioma's resilience bore fruit. Madam Okeke managed to secure a scholarship for her to attend a boarding school in the city. Leaving her siblings behind was the hardest decision that she had ever made, but she knew it was the only way to change their lives. At school, Chioma excelled. She was a quick learner, and her determination impressed her teachers. She wrote letters to her siblings every week, sending a portion of her stipend to ensure that they had food and clothes. Despite her progress, the scars of her past lingered. She avoided close relationships and was afraid to trust anyone fully. By the time Chioma turned 20, she had graduated with top honors and secured a job with a non-governmental organization focused on children's rights. Her work gave her purpose and allowed her channel her pain into helping others. One day, while working on a case of child abuse, Chioma decided it was time to confront her own demons. With the support of her colleagues, she reported Mazi Okeke to the authorities. The case was complicated by the years that had passed, but Chioma's testimony, combined with evidence from other victims who came forward, led to his conviction. Facing Mazi Okeke in court was one of the hardest things Chioma had ever done, but as the judge delivered the verdict, she felt a weight lift from her shoulders. Justice had been served, not just for her, but for every child he had harmed. Chioma's journey didn't end there. She reunited with her siblings, who had grown into resilient young adults under her guidance. Together, they built a home filled with love and laughter. Chioma's story became a beacon of hope in her community. She founded an organization dedicated to supporting vulnerable children. Her resilience inspired countless others to overcome their struggles and fight for a better future. Thanks for watching to the end, and please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Have a wonderful day, guys. Peace out.